So I'm here to do the PWHL scores for the whole season. So we're going to start off beginning of the season, work our way forward. So we have Toronto 2-1 over Minnesota on the 21st, then Vancouver 4-0 over Seattle on the 22nd, New York 4-0 over Ottawa on the 23rd, Montreal 2 over Boston 2-0, and then they beat New York on the 25th 4-0. On the 26th, Ottawa 5-1 over Vancouver, and on the 28th, Minnesota 3-0 over Seattle. On the 28th, New York 5-1 over Vancouver. In Boston 3-1 over Toronto. On the 2nd of December, Minnesota 5-1 over Ottawa. On the 3rd, Boston 2-0 over Vancouver. In Seattle 2-1 over New York. On the 4th December, Toronto 3-1 over Ottawa. On the 6th, Vancouver 4-0 over New York. 5th, 7th, Montreal 3-1 over Toronto. Boston 4-1 over Minnesota. And the 16th, Vancouver 2-1 over Ottawa. In the shootout. On the 17th, Montreal 2-1 over Toronto. In Boston 2-0 over New York. So Seattle 4-1 over Ottawa. And then on the 18th, Minnesota 5-2 over Boston. And then on the 20th, Vancouver 2-0 for Montreal 4-2 over Vancouver. And then 21st of December, Toronto 4-3 over New York. And Ottawa 3-2 over Minnesota. As well as Boston 3-1 over Seattle. And on the 23rd, Ottawa 4-3 over Toronto. Seattle 2-1 over Montreal. And Ottawa 3-2 over Boston on the 27th. Then Toronto 2-1 over Montreal. Minnesota 2-1 over Vancouver. New York 4-3 over Seattle on the 28th. Then on the 30th, Minnesota 5-1 over Toronto. And then on the 31st, New York 2-0 over Vancouver. And then on the 2nd of January, we had New York 4-3 over Montreal. And then the 3rd, Ottawa 5-2 over Minnesota. Seattle 3-2 over Toronto. Vancouver 4-3 over Boston. And that is it. So we're going to end the video here. We're going to do 2 minutes each video. So that's it for the scores. I'm going to continue the rest in another video.